Hey everybody, I'm back with another Jurassic World review, and in this review we're going to be going over the all-new 12-inch basic value figure assortment. I have all four of the new ones, the rest of the four are repacks. We'll go over those in just a minute. Before anybody comments and asks me, I got these at Meijer. I know they sell 12-inch and 6-inch, but there are no new 6-inch figures that they made. It's all just repacks. Without further ado, let's go over the... Here's the barcode for the Rex. I'm going to do it sideways because of how weird the box is shaped. In this wave, we have a Quetzalcoatlus, a Pyroraptor, a Troceraptor Ghost, Allosaurus, Suchomimus, all repacks from previous waves, Spinosaurus, T-Rex, and Mosasaurus. Did I get the... Oh, I still gotta find those one. I don't know if there's another Spino. I don't know how they're doing that. Alright, let's go over, let's open this up without cutting myself again. There we go, I should be fine. Oh wait, I gotta cut some more, I keep missing it. Alright. There we go. Not today. Alright, as expected, assembly is required for these. Alright, let's get the tail piece. I can just pull that right out. Alright, this is our first, actual 12-inch T-Rex. So we have a sound surge, which is kind of... Ow, ow, ow. That actually hurt. Alright, let's go over the colors on this. This is actually pretty cool looking. I like the sculpt. Sculpt's great. The entire thing is casted in this greenish, grayish color. I'm gonna call it green because I kind of see it green. You have this, I'm gonna call it black markings around the head. Then some striping going down to here. These are basic value. They're only $12. So, paint is not necessarily going to be a thing on here, or at least not as much. The teeth are not painted here. We have... Did I get a... I'll do that later. You have yellow eyes. You have some of these scales that they like to do on the Rexes now. I don't get why, but they doesn't look terrible, so... Oh well. The legs appear to be a little bit short, a little bit too small, but let's go over the articulation. Oh, there's no scan code on these. Head doesn't move at all. Arms can move. They can go forward and backwards. The leg will not go any further back. Yeah, that's about as far forward as it goes, and then the feet can rotate. And then the tail's on a ball joint. It can move around like that pretty well. Alright, yeah, this sculpt's good. I mean, I like these. These are pretty cool. I'm gonna put the Rex there. Let's open up the Spino. Here's the barcode. Let's be very careful cutting this open. Don't need that much. Alright, let's get that. There we go. Alright, Spinosaurus. I want to say I saw one that was that had the different patterning. I have no idea if that will ever come out, and if it does, if it'll be like a chase or if it'll be a regional exclusive. I genuinely do not know. Whoops, I lost the tail. And there's hair all over it. Great. I got it all but off. Alright, as per all of these, you should probably know that assembly, that one wasn't nearly as bad. Let me put that a little bit further up. Alright, let's go to the sculpt. Sculpt's pretty much similar to the other Spino toys that we've gotten so far. It's definitely smaller than the main line, so it probably wouldn't scale that well. Let's go over the coloring. Whole thing's casted in this dark brown, and then you got yellowish eyes, got this undershading for the jaw, and that kind of stops here. You have these yellow stripes, just like the mainline toy, and that pretty much stops here. You have these thick scales, you have this thick tail for swimming, it's got the short legs and arms. Yeah, sculpt's good on these. Like, I'll read that later. Articulation's the exact same on this. Arms can move. Legs can move. The feet can obviously twist and turn. And the tail's on a small ball joint, so you can put it wherever you want. Yeah, it's a solid figure. Oh, that Rex does not want to stand up very well at all. Like, he's got tiny, his feet are tiny. Well, actually, they're not tiny. They're a good size. They should be smaller. I don't like them to be, I don't like the clown feet. Here's the barcode for the Quetzalcoatlus. This is probably the best looking one in this wave. I'm sure we can all agree on that. Alright, we can put that away. I like opening the boxes nice and neat. It's part of my OCD. I always get the trash a little later after I'm done. Alright, you gotta attach the wings on this one. Actually, I'm gonna keep my little cutter right next to me like that. This looks really good. Oh wait, this is the top. Okay, that goes on this side. Ow. Ow, I got a busted shoulder, so I can't really do much with it. How do I... Oh! There we go. That makes sense. We have that. Oh, they're different, so you can't really do the wrong one by accident. Okay, no jaw articulation. That's cool looking. I like this. Ain't bad at all. The Quetz has got a pretty big wingspan. It's very large, very big. The entire thing is sculpted and casted in black. Just black. You have these feathering here. It's a very hard plastic, so it's pretty tough. You got these orange eyes. You got these little dots of yellowish orange on the little horn on the beak. You have these a couple bluish stripes, and then you have some blue patterning on the wings on both sides, but not on the bottom. It's just black. You have the very nice sculpted feathering and pigno fibers. That's what it's not feathering. Let's go over the articulation on this. The neck has articulation. It can go all the way up like that. It can go down. It's pretty much on a ball joint, and it's the same goes for the wings. They can go up and down. They can go forward, backwards, all that. The legs do move independently. I'm going to see if you can maybe get it into its... I don't think it can go in its walking position very well. Yeah, not with the huge wings that are spread completely out. But yeah, honestly, if you're going to pick two of these figures, if you're going to get any of these, I would either get the Quetz or the Mosasaurus, which I'm about to unbox next, which looks really cool, actually. I do like it. Speaking of Mosasaurus, oh, there, let's just do that one. There's the barcode. Let me cut these open. Alright. Alright, we got to... Wait. Oh, the fins! You gotta put the front fins on. Interesting. And I lost the tail again. There hair on it? Did I cut it? No, I think we're good. So this one, you have to put the front fins on and the tail. Okay, that one goes there. I'm pretty sure it goes there, yeah. There we go. Let's put the flippers all the way out. And let's put the tail piece. Alright, that was not so hard. Put that there. This is definitely a very well sculpted figure as well. Let's go over the basic coloring. It looks like this whole white piece is one piece that they glue on to the bottom. And it's casted like that. The head looks like it's casted in the black. It looks like it might be its own piece. I'm not entirely sure. You have these little yellow eyes here, and you got this parroting that picks up once you get to the... And then you got another shade of brown that I can barely see at all. And then it picks up to black, and then the entire tail piece is casted in black. These flippers here are casted in the green color, and so is the body piece. The jaw does not open and close. You have these thick, bumpy scales on the back here, which look very well made. Let's go over the basic articulation. It's pretty simple. The fins can go up and down. They can kind of spin around like that. Yeah, and then the back fins are pretty much the same way. They're on a kind of a ball joint, and then the tail's on a ball joint as well. I do like that the whole tail is pretty much a soft, flexible plastic piece. Alright, well, yeah, that's going to be the end of the review. Now I have 3. I also got the Matchbox set, so make that 4 Rebirth Mosasauruses. I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, that fell down. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to try to do some other stuff. Peace.